So many people are unhappy. I'm sure you're unhappy, and I'm sure a lot of people you know are unhappy. And I've just been thinking lately that the world would be so much more happier if people weren't judged so much on what they are and what they want to do. And if people just generally had a more open and a more nice attitude about other people and what they hope to achieve. And it just got me thinking, like in school, if you sing in assembly, there's always going to be people who tell you that you're bad, or people who say it behind your back. If you want to start drawing and you put it somewhere or you show someone, there's always going to be a few people who tell you that you're not good at drawing. If you start dancing and people see you dance at school, there's always going to be some people who tell you you're bad. And that's what this video is about. It's about to do what you want, and what people say doesn't define what you are. If you're a really good singer and you like your voice and you get compliments and 2 people say they don't like your voice, are you going to give up completely? No. And that's the whole point of this video. So many people are unhappy by what other people say, and if people just knew how to deal with it, I think so many people would be able to deal with it better. I know it's not easy to just brush stuff off your shoulder, like when someone says something about you. I even find it hard to do. But we have to learn to do that, because everyone's going to make you feel unhappy once in your life. And you have to sort of accept that. But it's when people, really horrible people, have so much shit to say about you, you do one thing and they have to comment on it. And that's what you have to learn to deal with. Through life, you're going to do things and you're going to find things and they're going to make you happy. And again, no one's going to like it, not everyone's going to like it. And you just have to remember that you're doing it for you. It's not for anyone else. If it's making you happy, then why should you stop because 2 people don't like it? If they're that immature that they have to sit there and talk about whatever this thing is, then they're obviously not clever, they're not a nice person, so why should you stop anyway? They must be jealous, or they must have some sort of threat against you, because what you're doing, if you're singing, if you're drawing, if you're acting, it doesn't concern them and it doesn't affect them any way in their life. So the only reason they're commenting on it is because they're jealous or they're threatened or they just want to make you feel like shit. And that always makes me feel better, to think if you're a nice and you're a secure person, you wouldn't feel the need to talk about everyone else and what everyone else does. So just know, if you're one of them people who sits there chatting shit about people who want to sing, want to draw, it can be anything. If people start YouTube, like me, if people are starting dancing and you don't like it and you're taking the piss, then you're a horrible person. And you're not going to get far in life with that sort of attitude. So yeah, this video literally was just a bit of reassurance, because I always see people unhappy. A lot of people I give advice to are always like, oh, this person's saying this about me. And it just really pisses me off, because you're entitled to do what you want to do. You can say what you want to say, and people do not have a right to comment on it. And if they do, all you have to do is just say, okay, nice, fuck off. Because you don't need to listen to what they have to say. What they say isn't the truth. You like what you do, so you do it. No one else's opinion matters. And if people just started to realise that, as hard as it is, it'd be so much easier to do what you want to do. And I really feel for them people who are trying to do something that's making them happy and people are putting them down. You don't need to listen to them people, they are not right. I hope this video is helpful. It's probably not, it's quite short, but I just wanted to reassure some people, because I keep getting questions like this and it's really upsetting me. You only have one life, so do what you want to do, make yourself happy, don't please other people, you don't live for them. You could end up being, you could be an artist, you could be doing YouTube, you could end up with 1 million subscribers, and then how would them people look? They'd be asking you for shout outs and all this stuff. And the best revenge is to just do what you want to do, because at the end you're going to come out on top, and they're going to look like a dickhead for making you feel shit about something that you were actually successful in. I hope this has helped.